What could be under review today? Well, we're talking offense, defense, and the kicking game. I want to know the most complete performance your Dallas Cowboys put up this season. 18 games to choose from, some really great defensive performances and offensive star power throughout the season. But which one, guys, did the Cowboys come together and really show out as a whole today?
Well, if I'm going first...
You're going first, Mickey. All you.
Then it's going to be one of the last games they played, and it would be the 24-22 victory over Seattle. If you look at what the Cowboys did in that game, they had to come from behind twice to take the lead and end up winning that game. They had to come up with a big fourth-quarter drive to get out in front and beat a very good team. They beat a 10-6 team, and remember, they weren't supposed to be able to compete with Russell Wilson. He was going to outduel Dak Prescott. The Cowboys played well offensively. They played well defensively, shut down the Seattle #1 rushing team with 73 yards. And by the way, they got some special teams plays with Tavon Austin, which should have had 2 big returns. So, complete game, Seattle.
I like it.
All right, I'm going to go with the Philadelphia game.
Which one?
Yes.
Okay.
They're both.
Explain.
They're both really good. I mean, the road one. I'm trying to pick the road one or the home one because they both had complete performances there. But I will go with the home game because that one was one that really kind of sent this thing to the next level and put the Eagles down in the division and kind of lifted them to win it all. Offensively, you know, Amari Cooper was outstanding. Was Dak's best game as far as yardage. The defense held their own early in the game, and not for a couple of interceptions there by Dak. They were really playing great, and they had a 62-yard field goal by Brett Maher. Just happens to be a franchise record. So those 3 games, it was a huge game as far as the standings, and all 3 phases really did a good job.
I'm going to go with the victory over the best team they played in the regular season, the Saints. And most complete performance. Who cares if they only scored 13 points? They beat the Saints.
Okay, then.
Nobody expected them to beat the Saints, really except themselves. And I talked to Jason Witten back when the Cowboys went on the road and beat an undefeated Saints team in 2009. He said that was like a program builder for us. And I think it was the same thing this year for this young group. I think they proved something to themselves by beating a team that was really rolling. Nobody thought they could stop them. You hold them 27 points below their average. Really impressive. Brett Maher had 2 field goals, 2 for 2. Young guys like Michael Gallup stepping up with a 40-yard catch. They really rallied, and I think they took off from there, and that was one that really launched them towards the division title.
So now what's the key to repeating your complete games over and over and over throughout the year?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, they're going to find out because I think they play every division leader there is. It seems like. I mean, with the Saints, they go to the Saints. They got the Rams coming. They got to go at the Bears. I think they go at the Patriots. So they're going to play. Good job being #1 in the division. Now you go and you got to prove it next year. So that's what's going to be tough.
How about this? I think all 3 of us are right. I got no arguments against any of them.
Right? Good stuff right here. We finally get along here on Under Review. Don't worry, we have more controversial topics coming up. Stick around for more.